Authors of the report for the United Nations Human Rights Commission is Charles Garraway, who joins us from Cambridge in England. Thank you for speaking with us on France 24.
Not at all. Thank you for having me.
Your report specifically points the finger at airstrikes that are done in an indiscriminate manner at times.
I think it's unfair to say we focused on the airstrikes. It was one of the areas which we looked at. Well, our concern was not so much with the results of the airstrikes as with the process that led up to those results. When you're looking at airstrikes under international humanitarian law, you have to balance what is the anticipated military advantage against the expected civilian loss and damage. And that is in the eye of the attacker. And therefore, in order to work out why things are going wrong, one has to look at the process. And that was what we tried to do. Unfortunately, we were not able to get as much information as we would have liked from the coalition. And therefore, all we could say was that things are going wrong. And if they are going wrong, that looks to be a systemic fault in the system.
So we had a Pentagon briefing just yesterday where the head of the Army was pressed on this very point, and he said the usual talking points that the United States is very careful. And but do you think that behind the scenes pressure is being put on, most notably on the Saudis and the Emirates when they carry out those airstrikes?
I don't know. I don't have access to either the American political leadership or the Saudi or United Arab Emirates leadership to work that out. But certainly I believe there is concern amongst all parties at the heavy civilian casualties.
The heavy civilian casualties, and more broadly, as you say, it's not just about airstrikes, possible war crimes being carried out by both sides.
That is right, because if the system is so flawed as to take away the essential protections that are given to civilians, then that would certainly amount to a violation of international humanitarian law. And if nothing was done about it, then the intent might be there to amount to war crimes. And similarly, we did look at the Houthis as well, the rebels, and we were very concerned about the apparent indiscriminate use of wide area impact weapons, particularly in Taiz. We were not able to get into Taiz and therefore had to rely largely on secondary sources, which is why it was harder to reach firm conclusions in respect of the Houthis.
Charles Garraway, a final question for you. Your reaction to today's news, the fact that, well, these talks in Geneva, the first in 2 years, may be over before they've even begun.
I find that tragic, because it is the civilians here in Yemen who are suffering. It is they who are the real victims, and all of us need to do everything in our power to bring this conflict to an end in order to protect those civilians.
Charles Garraway, co-author of that report for the UN Human Rights Commission. Many thanks for joining us from Cambridge, England.